beautiful morning. It's Friday. The air is just starting to turn a little cooler in the mornings when we get up, and I really like it. I think it's wonderful. So we don't have Friend Friday today because we are going to the open house of our community Bible study. My van is having some slight issues. Jason worked on it last night, but he still is going to have to do some more work on it today, but he said we should be good to go. It's just something that needs to be changed in the something or another. Okay, I'll have him talk to you about that. He told me, but you know, my mind with cars is kind of not that great. So we're gonna water the garden, get the rest of the kids up and dressed. I pulled some zucchini bread out of the freezer, and we'll have some scrambled eggs.
Playing with them, huh?
I tried to tell our friends what was wrong with the van, and I couldn't remember.
So when I was doing an oil change last night, I went to check the transmission fluid because in my haste I was loosening the bolt on the transmission pan and started draining the transmission instead of the oil. So I had to check the fluid to make sure that it was good enough, or add some. And it's a good thing I didn't, because when I called and asked the store, I said, hey, what kind of fluid does my transmission have? Because there's several different kinds and you can't mix them. They were like, oh, you have this kind. And I was like, oh, okay, great. Well, I happen to have that kind. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just check it and then put it in there. And just another way where God like protects us by our ignorance, or through our ignorance. When I went to go check the fluid, my dipstick came out and it had rust on it. And so I did some searching on the internet and found that moisture is getting in the tube. The tube is not corrosion resistant. You know, it rusts when moisture gets in there, and that's why there's rust in my transmission. So if there wasn't rust in my transmission, I would have put that fluid in there. It would have mixed with the other fluid and done damage to our transmission. So now, yes, I have to get the rust out and drain the fluid, but it's a whole lot better than just thinking everything was
that is good news.
Yep. It does. Is it a T145? Well, that can't be the right one. This is an external round filter, not a underneath the pan filter where it kind of looks like flat and then it's got a tube on it. That's not it.
We actually missed the open house, so that's okay. We headed toward the city instead, and the younger three wanted to go with Jason. He's working at our city house today, and the older kids and I are going to the library because we have some books in. We still get to go to our old beloved library since we still own a house in the city. So for now, this is where we come for fun for just a short while longer until this house is gone. We're gonna go inside. So for every library card that you have in the city, you get 200 free pages a month of printing. So I'm printing off this book. Oh, James keeps bumping the camera, sorry. I'm printing off this book, this drawing book. That was a free download. It's an older book. What are you looking at?
It basically says how to bake these turkey.
What is it?
Guinea
What
fowl.
is the cover?
A bird book.
A bird book. Bella looks at one thing at the library. Animal books.
Mom, I want to print this out as it shows the different tracks. Oh.
Papa decided that since the kids work here and it's outside of the normal chores, that they could earn money. So depending on their level of ability, they get a certain amount of cents per minute.
Effort also.
And effort, that's right.
I need help with that door.
Oh, all right, I will help you. I have to show you how gorgeous these doors are. We had really ugly old doors in here. I don't know, there's not one here to show you anymore. Okay, but we had these ugly old doors in here, and Jason went and bought these doors from the resale place, and then my mother-in-law came and stained them for us. Aren't they beautiful? Wow, that just really dresses it up. Oh, I wish I could show you what it looked like before so that you could really appreciate it. So James has not been napping very good here today. But, you know, we've gotten a lot done in spite of it. And it's raining now, and the kids are all wild and wrestling, but we're having fun today with our working time. So it's good. It's good. We're making progress. I wanted to show you how we treat our kids to the world's best ice cream and still be frugal. We go and we bought this quart, which was $6, I think, something like that, $6. And we didn't even have any bowls or anything here at our work site.
Here.
So
Here.
we got little, we got the water cups. Isn't that fun? So
Mom, wait.
it's a fun way to have a little splurge
Put
and
some
a treat
in
when
here
you're
for
working
Papa.
hard.
Papa wants some.
Oh, okay. Get them some. We're gonna
ice cream is like this. Look at mine, guys.
It's 9 o'clock at night, but we are setting up a new high chair. Look at this. We have been in a pickle since James started eating. We had nowhere to put him in our tiny house because we gave our big high chair away.
Because it was a piece anyway.
Well, yeah, we weren't a fan of it anyway. It was a
But it was free, and we got it with our first baby, so.
right, but
Thank you for whoever gave that to
since
us.
I'm sure they don't remember. It was like 12 years ago. But since he started eating, we've been sitting him on our laps for every meal, and that is not ideal.
Wait a minute. So before I sound ungrateful, we were the ones that picked that model of chair out. to begin
Okay,
with.
it's totally fine.
So, no,
Be at peace.
Right.
Anyway, we've been sitting him on our laps, and I was like, enough was enough. So Jason found this. How much was it? $30 or something?
30, yeah. 29.
$29 at Walmart. It's small and it folds up so that we can stick it right next to our counter, just fold it up. Anyway, good night, friends. We'll see you tomorrow.